Hi and welcome to Guitar Ergonomics. Today I'm going to show you a different way of balancing the guitar. And I call this the alternative way of balancing the guitar, and it's basically where your guitar is resting here on your right leg thigh. Now, normally, I've used a footstool, and you can see that video where I'll show you how to balance the guitar with a footstool. So in this case, I have both feet on the ground, and I'm having a contact point this time with my right arm on the guitar and my left hand here. So this is different to using the footstool, where I will actually just balance the guitar between my legs and not really use my upper body to hold the guitar. Where in this case, as you can see, the arm is resting here, the right arm. Now, when you are using this technique, you need to use a principle from the Alexander technique, and that is to think up along your spine, which I use anyway when I'm playing. But that's just to make sure that your spine is lengthened and that you don't collapse over the instrument like that. So you're up here, and this position, first of all, it's great to have both feet on the ground, and it also allows for quite a lot of movement with the instrument, which I think is great as and when you feel like doing it when you're playing. So it's really good for single line. So when you're using your left hand, you notice that you can quite easily have freedom of movement, because I'm not grabbing the guitar with the left hand. So it's the same principle as always. The thumb is just a shadow that follows the hand, and you are moving the hand by the aid of the much bigger muscle group that you have here from your back, obviously, and your shoulder and arm. And the hand is just being moved like that. So I'm not grabbing with the thumb at all. So that gives you the freedom of movement when you're playing a single line. So that's principle number one you need to be aware of. You need to be really loose and relaxed around your left hand, or the hand that you're fretting with. For this one here, your right hand, obviously you now have a point of contact here. So in that sense, you are more fixed in the position of where you're plucking the strings that you would be if you're using my method using the footstool. So you've got to be aware of that. But again here, just has a really nice use gravity to put the guitar in place and hold it, and make sure you're not raising your shoulder, because that will cause a lot of pain eventually. And we do this by thinking up along our spine and therefore lengthening the spine and releasing in both shoulders. So you can use this even for chords. So there's a lot of opportunities to play with a guitar like this, and I would encourage you to experiment with it and see how you're getting on, but having that as an alternative method of balancing the guitar.